Hi everybody, Trisha Morris here at Club Scrap, ready with another fun spoiler for you. And as you're gathering in here, just welcome. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, and we've been working hard, just getting ready again to ship our kits. Now, because of the holiday, remember, if you are a subscriber to Club Scrap, your kit will start shipping next Tuesday. So it's really weird with the holiday. I think Cynthia is my first arrival. Hi, Lisa. How are you? In case you didn't know, the theme next month is Mariachi. So I am going all out for this theme. It's so fun. Hi, Carrie Ellen. Good morning or good afternoon or good noon, wherever you are. I'm sure we have all different time zones tuning in. But this blouse was given to me as a gift, and I saved it to wear today. It was made in Mexico and purchased by a friend of Beth who works here at Club Scrap. And when she gave it to me, I thought, I'm going to wear this for my live. So welcome to the Facebook Live. Now you might be noticing I have a special guest in my office today. This is my daughter, Emily, and she's actually working on a gift, a handmade gift for her boyfriend. I don't think he's going to be watching, so nothing would be spoiled there. And she is following in her mom's footsteps and learning well, she's already got the gift, right? So she is a interior architect in San Diego, and her flight leaves right after my live. So I know a lot of you had special family members in town over the holidays, and you have the joy of being together and then the sadness of parting ways for a little while anyway. So anyway, I'm so happy to have my girl here with me working on things that I enjoy too. So she's doing a beautiful job making a couple of books. Very cool. Okay, so let's see. I think we have a nice gathering of people here. I'm enjoying some lemon tea out of my cute little Club Scrap mug here. And I see all kinds of people gathering in. This is awesome. If this is your first time watching a live, or if you are brand new to Club Scrap, please take a second and introduce yourself in the chat. You know, give us a shout that you're new. Tell us where you're from. I've got Karen Weingard in the house. She's not actually in the building. Wednesday's generally her day off, but she's working today to help out with the live. And I'm sure Julie is here as well. Hi, Marion. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got a nice group here now. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of things, and that will include the Mariachi page kit, the Mariachi card kit, and a couple of other exciting bits of news from the clubhouse. Okay, so I'm going to set my tea down here, and let's see, where do I get to the part where oh, here we go. I'm going to have you look at my ceiling a second. And here we go, Mariachi. Now, I hope you all know what Mariachi is. I mean, this is in Mexico, a group of roving musicians, right? They're a mariachi band. When my parents lived in Green Valley, Arizona, we were on the border of Nogales, Mexico, and we go into Mexico, and my dad and my family and I would always enjoy listening to the mariachi band play special numbers. So I'm going to review what's in this kit. Let's start with the paper. I always like to start there because it's just so stunningly beautiful. Jacqueline really did an amazing job taking what I had envisioned and making it a reality. I wanted this to be classy and fun, yet a little bit distressed and a little bit aged. And she just managed to incorporate all the elements I wanted. I wanted the red roses in there and the music score because of the musical aspect of what mariachi means, but also these bright, fabulous colors. And so this is the guitar print. There's also just a beautiful all over print. We're calling this the swirl print. And of course, today these prints will be available to be sold by the sheet as well as in the collection. So those are your prints coming into the page kit. Now for the papers themselves, let's take a look at those. To me, the most special paper, and this is made in the U.S., of course, as is most or almost all of our paper, and it has a texture that I wish you could see. I don't know if you can see it at all, but it's like a stippled texture. It's really nice, heavyweight, absolutely beautiful. I love the tomatoey red of this. It's just perfect for the collection. And then we did something a little different this month. So I really wanted a lot of colors in this kit. And right here, you can see I've got this bright lime green and a gold, and there's just one of each. So if we did 2 of each, we would have had to eliminate one of the colors, and I just couldn't part with it. So you got both this nice warm gold and this nice bright green. Then we also have the classic lighter blue here, so pretty, and then a nice solid deep shade of black. Yes, there's more than one color of black out there, and this is just that nice deep. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, and then of course we have the photo mats, and we've got a 12 pack. We've included the white to brighten things up a little bit. So you have white, gold, lime, and black in the photo mats. And then the cut aparts. Very, very fun. Jack did a nice series of 1 3/4 inch squares here. That works really well in the finished pages. A nice big colorful border with some really sweet quotes. And you're gonna have a lot of fun with these too. Let's see, goodies. We've got, oh gosh, I think I'm missing a couple of things from my goodies set, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I think they made it into the card kit. Bear with me while I grab these. I went onto the wrong pile. Okay, so for goodies, let's see, ribbon, we'll start there. 7/8 inch taffeta, nice wide, a yard of that. And then a yard of the metallic edged grosgrain, very, very pretty. Craig, once again, did a beautiful job selecting the ribbons. And then 2 yards of black jute, always nice and handy to have that. And then a series of 3 of these red fabric roses. Again, they just go so well with this theme. And then we found, oh, this stunning silver concho. It's a jumbo size. It has some dimension to it. But what I ended up doing is running the concho through my my Big Shot, or my Sizzix Big Shot, and it flattened it like a pancake, and it was absolutely perfect for use in my layout. So there's a little tip for you. Then in the charm department, we have a set of 5. One of these is straggling around here somewhere. These are like a foil looking gem. They're really cool. And oh, there's the 5th one. So this is a silver charm that has the setting that is the exact size of the gem. So one of the gems can fit right inside that cool charm that we've included in the kit. And then of course we've got the violin and the guitar to round out our mariachi theme. As always, you get your instructions. Those are available as a printable for those who are new. Just be mindful that there is a video tutorial linked right in the hard copy of the instructions, and you can access that as well from the resources tab of our website. We'll have the trimming instructions for the papers and then images of the layouts you can make if you choose to follow the instructions, and then the video tutorial. So as far as the pages, here we've got layout number 1, and I did a couple of tricks this month where I kept that artwork in the foreground with my little craft knife cutting here, and you can see my flattened concho, the perfect embellishment for this fun page. So whether you are in Mexico, you're having a fiesta, a party of your own, maybe getting some delicious Mexican food, these pages are going to be so much fun. Here's layout 3, where I used the flower and then the violin charm with some of the jute. And then the facing page, of course, more of those sweet little flowers, the gems, and then some of that taffeta ribbon finishes that off beautifully. Here, if you happen to have a 3-inch thin cutting die, I use that for 3 of the circles on the cut aparts, and this was a stitch edged die, turned out nice with that. Here's layout 4 and 5, really nice double spread here. And that metallic edged ribbon is such a nice touch on that. Make sure you stocked up on foam adhesive circles. It's always nice to make those little elements pop off your page. More taffeta used on this side. And then finally layout 7 and 8. This is where I use the silver setting with the foil gem. Kind of some fun things going on here. I did use a 3/4 inch circle punch. I don't know why I happen to have one of those, but it worked out perfectly for that tag. And then this tag as well with the gem added to the middle. And then there's that cute little guitar charm top with some jute at the bottom here. So that is the Mariachi page kit. Really, really fun. Now it's time to move on to the card kit. So I'm just going to set this aside. And here we go. If you are a card maker subscriber or interested in joining our card Kit Club. This is what you'll receive starting in January. And again, the collection, because of the way the holidays are celebrated, this will start shipping next week, Tuesday, believe it or not. So the print, oh, it's another favorite. Just a nice all over with lots of elements that spread out nicely over the card. So that is the card print. Again, that's available as an individual, individually sold by the sheet while supplies last. And then the plain paper includes all of the colors. Again, we've got 2 of the blue, 2 green, 2 gold, 2 red, 2 of that gorgeous red. And let me, trust me, when you see this red, you are going to love it. So just, if you want to pick up a few extra sheets just for your stash, that's the time to do it. And then 1 sheet of black is included in that card kit. Of course, we have the super fun cut aparts here, and that will help you finish up your cards if you prefer not to do any stamping. From the goodie department, let's start with ribbon again. I always love the ribbon. We have a 5/8 inch. This is a black, like a satin texture, but with a metallic woven into it. It's a metallic silver here, and then a thin bright green, and then a taffeta edge satin in the red. And I think you get 2 full yards of that red. It's beautiful. Then a couple of, or a set of 4 rather, black marquee shaped tags. Kind of reminded me of the body of a guitar or a violin. One of the reasons I thought it would be a cool addition to the collection. And then, you know how when you go to Mexico or a Mexican restaurant, sometimes over across the ceiling they have that papel picado, I think it's called, or banners hanging from the ceiling. This is a set of 12 self-adhesive fabric banner shapes. So the adhesive's right in the back. You can trim them into sections and use them accordingly. And then finally, your cards are going to be well decked out. Check out these fun sunburst sequins. And if you happen to have some brads, some mini brads in your stash, find those, and that's the perfect thing to use to attach these. I used a black mini brad, but silver or any other color would work. Gold will work as well with those, or you can just attach them with bookbinding glue. So for the finished card samples, let's take a look at those. And I kept it relatively simple this month, nothing overly complicated. And again, I always just advise tuning into the video for all of the tips and tricks of assembly. This is a split flap card, and that's where I incorporated the tag. And of course, you can see the ribbon use here. So you've got the larger, shorter flap on the left, and then the smaller flap on the right, and then they overlap. This one is my favorite. I couldn't wait for a special occasion. And sometimes it's just fun to send a card. You're amazing. Wonderful little set there. Then another favorite, this is in a A6, so that would be a 4.5 by 6 1/4 inch card with the vertical hinge. I use the banner stickers here, and then the top and bottom flap of the card are connected by this vertical piece of paper. Works great. Some fun sentiments. If you stumble, make it part of the dance. Thinking of you. Today is the perfect day to be happy, celebrate. This is another favorite. I don't always drink water, but when I do, it's coffee. Okay, and then I have, finally rounding things out, a 5x7 card, 2 vertical, 2 horizontal, a single fold, and then I created a formula that creates all of these nesting pieces. And again, I will walk you through all of that in the video on these final 5x7 cards. Now, a couple of other things to show you. I want to remind you that we have the pack of panels. This is something you can subscribe to. Our subscribers get first dibs, and then whatever's left, and sometimes there isn't much, you can get this. And this is just wonderful to have on hand for card making, die cutting, that sort of thing. We have the stamps, of course, and these are going to match the collection. We did include that fun guitar. Kept it open so that you can color it or do Zentangling on it or something, or just leave it plain, whatever you like. And then this image too is going to be really cool for all different kinds of techniques. I think this is called a charro. This is what is used in the traditional mariachi along the side seam of the pant leg on the men's uniform. Pretty cool. And of course the papel picado banners on here as well. This is a repeatable pattern. So let's take a look at a few of the cards that Julie created to go with this collection. She made a wreath out of that. And then this cool Mexican border here. We've got a stunning tag where the swirl is used to create the background, and check out the guitar in the foreground. She's going to feature this in its own blog this month. using some metallic techniques. Mystery, it's a mystery to me. We're going to find out what's happening there in the blog here. What a fun idea for a shaker card, using the that layers of this image right here. Again, Julie's going to share her tips and tricks. Look at how fun that is. Fiesta like there's no mañana. Happy birthday. This is a cool acetate technique. And then this is the reverse of that. How clever is that? So 2 cards out of 1 technique. Lots of fun layering and colors going on here. And then a final slimline card with that sweet little die cut piece with the sentiment. All kinds of fun cards you can make. Make sure you stay tuned to the blog to find out how Julie unravels the making of all these fun cards. And just a couple more things to share. Finished up the page formula here, and I went a little crazy. I used 4 sheets of trimmed paper plus 2 for the base, so lots of paper involved, but I thought with all the color that we had to choose from, it would be a great month to do that. So paper A, I believe, was my print, and then all the rest with those gorgeous colors all worked in. Very, very pleased with how the page formula this month turned out. I know Karen sent out an email to members, so if you've been a member throughout the year but you haven't been downloading your page formulas, make sure you do that. Karen will remind you of the date. Just do it like now, and then you'll still have access to those formulas until about mid-month, and then they're going to go into the store. So just make sure you do that. And these are the instructions, a work of art, of hours and hours of work to get those card kit instructions done for you. Now, this is a little hard to see, but we are so excited. We had literally lost all hope that we'd ever be able to offer our page protectors again. And suddenly we received like an order confirmation shipping notice. We were shocked. We placed an order for these page protectors, I don't know, at least maybe almost a year ago, knowing we would need some lead time, and little did we know they told us the machinery wasn't working and they couldn't make them for us. Well, just after we announced that they were no longer available, we received the shipping notification of our order. So if you have yet to try one of our page protectors, they're a really nice 4mm, so they're a lot thicker and heavier than most. And then we have the straight seam seal. So a lot of traditional page protectors made overseas have like a perforated stitching line almost, or a heat seal. This is a straight seam, which to me improves the look of it, both on the outer perimeter and on the spine here. 3-hole punched. It's got our little logo embossed in there, blind embossed. And then they're a little bit more roomy on the top than most, because we just want to be able to slide them in easily, but make sure they're tight enough to stay. So that's the Club Scrap Page Protector. You can order them in 25 packs, a case of 300, if you can believe it. And, or you can just subscribe and then receive enough page protectors in every monthly kit to cover the pages you're going to make with that kit. And that means it's a 5-pack. So check out those page protectors. Lastly, I didn't grab my sample pages. I did do a live video on this. This is the collection that we released in December, the special release, not shipped automatically, called Baby Baby. And this one has, I'm just going to quick show you, it has a set of 3 adorable prints in the kit. So you can see maybe just pull it out of the bag here to prevent glare. 3 really adorable prints inside the Baby Baby collection. So if you've had a newcomer, I've been seeing a lot of posts about new babies being born, so maybe you need to pick this up. Maybe you have friends having babies and you would rather make cards, then make sure you grab the card kit add-on, because this combines with the page kit along with instructions and a video that will allow you to turn the page kit into cards. Phew, that was a lot of talking. Let me just switch things back around here. For my new arrivals, just so you know, my daughter Emily's working here frantically and finishing an album before I put her on an airplane and fly her back to San Diego. Okay, so a couple of other little announcements from the girls. and guys in the warehouse who help fulfill our orders. So throughout the month, you have an opportunity to shop. And if you're a member, you have the opportunity to choose to have your orders shipped with your kit. It's a handy thing. It allows you to take advantage of all of our sales without having to pay shipping every time. And yes, the solid color papers for Baby, I don't think those are available, Donna. My apologies. Just the prints are available. But anyway, so if you place an order for that baby kit, say, and you choose to have it shipped with your kit, and then you see the spoiler and you think, maybe I'm going to skip this one, or maybe you just skip for another reason. That abandons that order essentially and creates a lot of extra paperwork and tracking down and figuring out in the warehouse. And if you skip multiple months in a row, it just compounds the issue. So if you place an order to be shipped with your kit and you choose not to receive it, make sure you call and make arrangements for that order to be shipped to you so it doesn't get lost or misplaced or forgotten, for example, in your next shipment. So we just want you to be aware that if you skipped your kit, there's no way we can ship your order with your kit. Follow? Again, and always too, another friendly reminder to our members, if you place a with kit order, always just make sure that the first name on your membership matches the name under which you place your order, especially if you go by Elizabeth and your membership's under Liz. It's E versus L. Your order's in a completely different bin. I've been helping on shipping days, and I can see how some of those challenges occur, and we're trying to be efficient. It just slows it down if things don't match. Beth has memorized a lot of different name challenges, and she knows where to find things, but then we have to ask her to help. So anyway, I think that's all of the news I have from the warehouse. I see Karen is answering some of the questions you may have had along the way. And again, if you are new to Club Scrap, if you have other questions or you're not sure how with kit shipping works, or if you're interested in joining us, if you join today, you will receive that Mariachi page kit or card kit as your first kit. So we would love to welcome you with this wonderful, bright, festive, beautiful collection. And a big thanks to my amazing team here at Club Scrap who worked really hard even through the holidays to make sure that kit's ready to ship next week. So that said, Happy New Year to everybody, and have a wonderful 2023. I look forward to seeing